Hi, you're watching Bicycles and Things, and this is a part review on the Odyssey Thunderbolt cranks. They come in a bunch of different colors now, and they come in a bunch of different lengths now. I have black 175 RHD cranks. You can buy them RHD or LHD. It really doesn't, well, it does matter, because if you use RHD and your LHD, for those of you who don't know, RHD is right-hand drive and LHD is left-hand drive. It's the side that your back hub is on. But if you use the wrong one, then your pedal threads are going the wrong way, and it won't, like, your pedals will come loose over time. You could use thread lock, but then your pedals will never come off, and you won't like that. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, these are not 48 spline cranks. I don't like 48 spline cranks that much. They're way too difficult to work on, but they look like 48 spline cranks. The idea that Odyssey used here, I don't know if they came up with it or if they stole it from some other company, but it doesn't matter because they did a great job with it. They use a hex piece instead. They have this wedge system on the spindle. If you haven't noticed, these are the spindle and the other crank arm are welded together, which, I mean, it's not that much of a hassle. It doesn't really matter, but some people don't like it. They're two-piece cranks. But anyway, it's actually like a hex piece right here instead of a bunch of like 48 little teeth, which I sort of like. On over this hex piece, you have this wedge cluster here, which it's held together by a rubber band. It doesn't really matter if you have the rubber band or not. The rubber band just kind of makes your life easier. But you can, if there's no rubber band, like if you lose it or if you rip it or something, you can literally just like put the pieces on, like just put them together. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the way this works is this just sort of slides over this like that. I like to put grease on it so that I can take it off. Another thing, these do come off much easier. Like sometimes, like you can't really just pull them off. I mean, you might if you really tried, but I just take a rubber mallet, or sometimes I just like hit the palm of my hand on the other crank arm, and it just comes right off. It not like 48 spline cranks where you can just sort of like you basically, it's like a 4-hour process. And you just gotta like beat the shit out of your crank arm, and not many people like beating up their bike. So, and if you with a profile, I don't remember what the name of them are, but there's profile cranks where it's opposite threaded in like on the in the crank arms. So you can take this nice tool called a crank arm puller and pull it off, but over time the spindles do wear down, or the splines do wear down, and then you get like some wobbling, and nobody likes that. It's not nice when your cranks like wobble, and eventually over time they'll strip out, which is not fun. These do not strip out, and if you do somehow like mess up one of these little like wedge teeth, you can buy them. They're pretty cheap, so that's good. These cranks have a lifetime warranty, so if you do manage to break them, then you will get another pair, which is what I like, because Odyssey and their warranty is nice. The only thing I don't like about these cranks are, like, the spindle here is 22 mil, but right where the spindle and the crank arm meet, they put a bulge, which is 24 mil. So you can't use tree sprockets on them. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of a bulge there. You can't use tree sprockets on them, which kind of sucks, because tree, like, I don't know about all tree sprockets. I'm pretty sure all tree sprockets, but they made it 22 mil. So without this bulge, it'd work just fine. But with this bulge, it makes it adaptable to any other sprocket. So this sprocket is 24 mil. Most sprockets are the bore in them, which is that hole there. They're pretty much all sprockets are 24 except for a tree, which tried to be difficult. But this bulge eliminates the need for a little adapter, which is nice until you want to use a tree sprocket. But other than that, these cranks are amazing. They're so strong. I'm trying to learn crank grinds on them. That's why this looks like hell. But there's no dents. There's no real scratches. There's scratches in the paint, but there's no like scratches in the actual like metal. And I've been ruthless on these. I haven't been gentle trying to learn crank arm grinds. I really like that trick, and I really want to learn it. So I've been putting this one crank arm through hell, and it has been holding up just fine. I've had these cranks for a while. I don't remember when they came out. They're still pretty new, but these are amazing cranks. I absolutely love them. I will never go to any other kind of crank again because first of all, I don't think these are going to break on me anytime soon. And second of all, if they do, I would much rather have these. Even if there was no warranty, I would still probably buy these again. They're so good. But yeah, rate, comments, and subscribe.